Have you guys heard about the male gaze versus the...
Yes, I wrote a paper on it.
About the male gaze versus the female gaze? How men perceive men versus how women perceive men?
So, like, let's take a classic example for the male gaze. You start going to the gym, you start getting buff, you can do all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
That feeds into the male gaze from a male's perception, because that's what they know. That's what they think women like. And that's through their quote-unquote gaze, right?
Yeah.
But in reality, like, girls don't necessarily always like that, you know? And it's hard for a male to see it from the female gaze.
What's the point trying to be proven?
Like my understanding of it, it's like a guy goes to the gym, he wants to get buff, so women look at him.
Yeah.
But it ends up, 9 times out of 10 that he gets compliments from other dudes like, oh, bro, you're looking jacked.
Can confirm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Every compliment I get is from a guy.
When a woman would, be like more enticed to like compliment like your style or or like, oh, you have nice eyebrows,
It's easier for an insecure man to go to the gym because he thinks he can work on that for an hour a day versus someone else that knows like I want to be a little bit more in tune with my feelings. I'm going to meditate for 30 minutes a day. He's going to grow a lot more than I think as a social person versus an insecure kid going to the gym for an hour a day. It's easier for people that don't talk to other people to go to the gym and think, I'm going to get girls by getting big. They still can't talk.
Is that why you go to the gym, Wyatt?
No, that's how it started.
Really?
I wanted to go to the gym to fucking get girls, and then it just throughout the years it evolved to caring about my body.
I think that's most people.
A lot of people go because they're insecure. I was getting chubbier, and I was like, all right, let's thin back down. Let's get the girls back on it. And then it just evolved to... I liked the fact that I was stronger than everyone I knew. I liked the fact that I was bigger than everyone I knew.
What sophomore in high school goes to the gym because it's like, you know what, I don't want to have heart issues growing up.
Exactly.
I want to live a healthy lifestyle.
I feel like that's why a lot of dudes go to the gym.
Yeah, no, that's how most of them start. I do think it has to do a lot with how women perceive you, because I'm not gonna lie, like, what is it, don't judge a book by its cover?
Yeah.
Like, everybody does that, If I see somebody in public, like, if I see a big ripped dude wearing a tank top, I'm like, this guy's probably a douchebag. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing. Like, people who like go to the gym all the time, like, they usually carry themselves differently. Like, like Wyatt said, like, oh, like, I like knowing that I could, lift more than anybody, like, anyone I know. That's something that and, like, when you're walking down the street, other people could probably, like, see that, you know what I mean?
But that's not always, too.
No, not always.
I just want to preface that.
It's just, like, people carry themselves differently. A guy who goes to the gym every day is going to carry himself differently than someone who, like, shops every day and, like, cares about style every day,
It's also a culture thing, because if you're in a more metropolitan area, big guys like me don't necessarily hold the same value as someone from, like, Kansas would. West Virginia.
Yeah, why? If you're in West Virginia, you're probably going crazy.
Like, in Korea, I was big, tall, strong. They loved me over there. If I'm in like LA, it's not going to matter as much.